2023 and 2024 haven't been kind to workers in particular industries, and layoffs have actually started to happen. I'm Roger Abel, owner and wealth advisor at Premier Investments and Wealth Management. And the goal of this channel is to take you behind the wealth, to take a look into the world of personal finance, investing, and wealth management, and help provide you with information to make informed decisions with your money. Many big tech companies have laid people off in 2023 and 2024. In fact, 191,000 people were laid off in the tech industry alone, with some of the largest employers doing the layoffs, which honestly is a little bit expected based upon what the Fed has done with interest rates. And it's why the Fed has raised interest rates, is try to cool down this really, really hot economy. What we're going to do today is talk about how to prepare if you've been laid off and some of the steps that you should take to prepare yourself for the future layoff. First thing you need to do is figure out what your severance package is. There may be unused pay. They may have offered you X amount of weeks of salary or a year or some other benefit out there, but you need to get a grasp on where is the money going to come from in the short term. And hopefully, if you've been watching our channel, you already have a fully funded emergency fund, and this is why we do it. 6 months of expenses in an emergency fund. So if you get laid off, you have a way to bridge the gap till you find a new job. And fortunately, finding a job the last few years has been pretty easy. But at some point, that tide will turn and it'll become tougher to do it. And preparation is your best friend if you're in an industry that potentially could be facing layoffs in the near future. The second thing you should do is consult with an expert. Many of these employers provide exit strategy groups that allow you to consult with them and start to talk about what your next steps are in your working career. And some of them actually offer job placement assistance. So if you're offered these benefits, make sure you're taking advantage of those so you can put yourself in the best position to get a job quickly in the field that you like. The third and kind of important one, and people don't really think about this when they get laid off, if you have any medical stuff you need done, book it while you still have your current employer coverage before COBRA kicks in. You might have deductibles you've already met. You might have flex spending accounts that you need to use. Utilize and use up all of those benefits before you have to get onto COBRA to maximize what you're going to get from this employment that you've had for however many years you've worked there. 4 is you need to take stock if you've taken any 401k loans. If you've taken a 401k loan, you're going to have to pay that loan back. If you've taken a loan, make sure you check the 401k provider. Each provider, each company, each benefit package is going to have a different way that this loan is going to need to be paid back. Some places will allow you to roll the loan. Some places are going to require it's paid back within 90 days. You should have a plan for how you're going to pay this back. If you don't, and you're under age 59 and a half, this is going to be subject to a 10% penalty and also ordinary income tax. If you're over 59 and a half and it's not paid back, that unpaid loan balance is subject to your ordinary income tax rate. But make sure you take stock if you have any 401k loans and come up with a plan to pay these off. It's one of the reasons on this channel we really talk to people about not utilizing that 401k loan unless it is a really dire emergency. An emergency is not remodel the basement or take a trip. It's basically, it's immediate, we need it now. And the second thing is, we can't do without it. That's what really quantifies emergency. So at all costs, stay away from that 401k loan because you don't know how long you're going to be employed somewhere and when you might actually have to go pay back that benefit. And if you lost your job and now you have to pay back a $30,000 401k loan, that's just another hardship you put on yourself. 5, use the tools available to you to boost your job search. The job search has changed so much over the last 15 and 20 years. Most people watching this channel have a social media or a social network that's out there, be it LinkedIn, Facebook, X. You all know people and you can go kind of network within those groups and utilize the technology to help with your job search. As an employer, a lot of times we're looking to hire people that we have some idea of who they are, or someone at our company knows who they are, and we have some character background. So all of the people in your network can really help you get to the next job and maybe even help you find a better job than you'd get if you were just sending blanket resumes out to 100 or 150 different employers. The old adage is when you're applying for a job, you have to figure out how to get your resume to the top of the stack. Well, your network is how you can actually really start to help accomplish and do that. 6, and this can be really hard for people, but it's commit to doing one job hunting activity a day. If you do this, this will keep you on track to find the job. but it's really easy to get in the rut where I'll do it tomorrow. We're all human. Humans love to procrastinate, but pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off just delays the inevitable that you're going to have to put the energy in to do this. If you just commit to doing one task a day, it's going to help you get and accomplish your goal and get that job a lot quicker. 7, perfect your resume and all your other material. There's a lot of services out there that can help you craft a resume, and no different than someone doing a financial plan. We tell them to delegate that to an investment professional. Your resume could be the same way. There's people who are out there that are professional resume writers that can help you get to the top of the resume stack and make you stand out against all the competition. Very few people in the workforce has a specialty of writing resumes for people. So I would look at delegating this so you can have the best opportunity for success in finding the job. As layoffs continue to happen, kind of remind yourself that maybe the layoff isn't a bad thing, but it's actually the opportunity to something new. Keep your mind open. Maybe the layoff's your opportunity to go into a field or take a job that you've always kind of wanted to have, and try to turn the negative into a positive by keeping this really open mind. If you have questions about layoffs and how your benefits work if you've been laid off, you can click the link in this description or go to btwellshow.com, and we'd be happy to get you in touch with somebody that can help you navigate your benefits package, what you should do with the 401k, and all the other different aspects that go into this. I want to thank everybody for watching today. If you enjoy content like this, please hit the subscribe button and follow us on social media.